Hello and welcome to day 289 of 365 days of running, 2017 miles in this year. So Tuesday morning, what a glorious day out there, bright and sunny, sun is shining and I feel like things have aligned alright for me so far today. So just a little bit of a couple of issues with those bikes you can see behind me, but I got a bit lucky earlier on in terms of how the session worked out, but hopefully they'll be fixed today. In terms of the run itself, went out, just did 3.2 miles. Just had a little workout. I got a bit panicky yesterday, I've got to be honest. It might not have come across in the vlog very well. I got a little bit panicked that I didn't do enough. And I thought, oh, it's Monday, I got to hit the ground running, blah, 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 blah. But then actually, I'm looking at the rest of the week, looking at the plans, and I'm thinking, do you know what? There's a fairly good chance that I'll hit well over what I need to this week, due to the training being A, back on track, but B, just looking at the individual sessions themselves, should take the amount of mileage well over. So today's one, 3.2 added. In terms of a topic, interesting, because this is kind of what we're doing anyway. Who are you taking advice from? How qualified are they to give you advice? And do they know their limitations within their qualification? So I'm a level 3 personal trainer, exercise referral, qualified also, dabbled in my cardiac rehab but didn't complete it, therefore I'd never advise on that. Did a sports and exercise science degree for 3 years, which had elements of nutrition in. But what I would say is that as a personal trainer, I am qualified and experienced to train and coach. What I am qualified to slightly advise on is nutrition, but I'm definitely no dietitian because they do 4 years of a degree to get that. So in terms of the advice you're taking, obviously people are going to have opinions. We live in such an opinionated world now. I mean, look at this. So, you know, but am I even qualified enough for you to listen to me? How do you know? Check me out. Check out people that you take advice from. Don't simply scan through their Instagram feed and just because they've got a good before and after photo and are giving lots of advice on nutrition, think that they're qualified, because they're not. They're not necessarily all qualified. Now, there are some out there that are great. The one example I'm going to use is the body coach, Joe Wicks. I can't believe how many people slate the guy when he's been and done a sports science degree. Sport and exercise science. The guy is qualified in what he's putting out there and he's made a hell of a difference to the world. I defy anyone to tell me that he hasn't made lives better. Whether he's done it right, wrong or indifferent in your opinion, he has made the world a better place for a lot of people. Therefore, it's positive and he's qualified to do so. So, it's just a little bit of a rant, but it's an interesting conversation, and someone who I follow on Instagram, look her up, Patricia. She brought it up last night and she talked about PTs, about us guys, and whether or not we're in a position to advise on nutrition. And what she said was spot on. Some of us might have done that extra qualification, therefore we can, but the majority of us are just coaches, and that's what we're here to do. So careful where you're taking that advice from, and do look us up. Look anyone up, whoever's trying to give you advice. Look us up on the net, look up our credentials, look up what our experience is, look up who we've trained, and see if we're in a place where we can actually advise you and get what you need from us. You have a great day Tuesday. I'll see you soon. Boom, boom, boom.